front. Take a seat close to the front. This is our first time over here in the big sanctuary. Oh, that's cool. What's up? What's up? Is this all the kids?
Put your boy in back.
You hope so? Is that what you said? Oh.
Hoist it up. No. Hoist it up. Abraham, no. Hoist it up. Abraham, no. 130 guys. We can do this.
What's up?
Okay, this one's important. The meekness is important. All right, 1 minute, guys. We're doing great. Keep it meek, but then watch this. This is not meek. Coming at the end with swords. Swords. Come down the enemy. Flame them dead. Flame them dead. Flame them dead. Whew. Whew. Yeah, there. You do it.
Why does that look like Mac dancing? It looks like Mac.
We're sowing the seeds. Here we go. Sowing. Make sure you hit that fertile ground.
You like that, Alex?
Stay away. Watch your back. No, God's got it for you. Watch your back. No, God's got it for you. I don't know much more I can do this. You're gonna have to take it for me. On the last push. Literally. See, I'm 10. 14. Okay, guys, we have
4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Kid Stuff. Are you guys excited today? Are you guys? You guys, this one looks like he just got back from the beach. And he hurt his leg. Come up here real quick, buddy. Come up. Everybody, listen, we actually took a video for this dude right here. Mr. Jackson. Say hi, Jackson. That was weak. Say hi, Jackson. Listen, Jackson, tell me, what happened to your leg, bro? You look like you just did some karate. Whatcha? You heard it? Oh, well, tell me what was happening. So, okay, I'll tell you a story. Mr. Jackson, this wasn't planned today, but Mr. Jackson was riding, I got you. Mr. Jackson was riding his dirt bike. Anybody got dirt bikes or four-wheelers in here? Now listen, this dude is a maniac when it comes to riding dirt bikes, right? It was a dirt bike. And he was riding his dirt bike. He was going so fast. He was going around his house, and all of a sudden, you guys seen slow motion in a movie where it's like, so this dude was going so fast around his house, and he went around one turn around his house, and he was like, oh, I'm feeling this. Went around the next turn, he's like, oh, I'm feeling this even more. He went around the last turn, oh, a penny. He seen a penny, and he tried to grab it, and that's what happened to his leg. So if you can imagine that in slow motion, oh, look, a penny. And then boom, he crashed. So anyways, everybody say, welcome back, Jackson, because he was gone for a little while. Thank you, buddy. That's not, a what? He crashed on a stick? Oh, well, maybe he did. I don't know. I thought it was a penny. So anyways, I'm so excited today because we got a game. But this month, we've been talking about what? You guys remember what we've been talking about? No? Come on. Somebody has to know. The fruits of the Spirit. That's it. We've been talking about love, joy, peace, patience, gentleness, goodness, kindness, faithfulness, everything, self-control. And I'm so excited because today we are talking about faithfulness. Say that with me. Faithfulness. And I'm so excited because we got a game. Who likes games? I think this is pretty even. I got this. All right, so team number 1, you guys are going to line up right here. All right, you're going to line up right there. You guys, I think this is pretty even. Mac, you're going to be their team leader over here. In team number 2, we're going to play a game, and you're going to be right over here. So here we go. This is pretty fair, I feel like. So here's the game. This is called the Grapefruit Escape. And today we are going to be playing this. And where's my fruit at? Miss Taylor, can you bring me my fruit real quick? So here's the deal. This is a relay. You're going to take a piece of fruit from your pile. You're going to run all the way. I don't want you hitting that camera. Never mind. So we're going to hit You're not supposed to be running, so you have to slow motion. Oh, look, a penny. All right, so there we go. Let's divide this up if you can among the teams. And so here we go. You're going to pick a fruit. You're going to run. We were going to do around here, but there's a camera. Mr. Darren, oh, look at that. Darren, there we go. So here we go. So you guys are going to have to back up. You're going to take a fruit from your pile. You're going to go around your section, hand off a fruit to the next person. They're going to go around. We're going to see how fast you guys can get your fruit in the box, okay? You're going to run, but Jackson, don't hurt yourself. Yeah, they're going to go twice. They're going to go, so you guys, the first two will go twice. And here we go. So we're going to start this off. Here we go. So this is your guys right here. So on the count of 3, you guys will grab a fruit out of the box. You're going to go around your square. So you guys are going to go around this square right there. You guys are going to go around that square. You're going to bring the fruit, pass it off to the next person. So we're only using like one fruit. So you guys just don't worry about the other one. So we're going to pass the fruit all the way around. We're going to see how quick you guys can do it. First team to finish wins. Don't hurt your leg, or my leg will get hurt by your mom. She'll be like, all right, here we go. On the count of 3. Oh, wait, Mac, you're kind of cheating. Let's step back a little bit. Yes, be behind your box there. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. DJ, let's get, oh my goodness. What is this? This slow motion? Here we go. Let's play some Spotify music, boys. Let's get this party bumping. Oh, we got one coming around. Next one. Oh, they dropped it. Go, 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 go. Don't hurt yourself, Jackson. He dropped the fruit. He dropped the fruit. Pass it off to the next one. Oh, Jackson. Oh, somebody just fell. Oh, talent. Look at this. Oh, they dropped it. Oh, this looks like team number 2 is going to win it. You can take your shoes off. Yes, you can. Oh, my goodness. This is looking crazy. They can't even find their fruit. Throw it back to Jackson. Oh, this is the last round for team 2. Oh, we might as well just call this a game. Blaze, have you went yet? You went? All right, here we go. We'll stay there. Team 2 was obviously a winner, and he fell again. Man, you guys need to practice. All right, we're going to give you guys a second chance. Best 2 out of 3. Get back up, Mac. If your team loses this time, I will be disappointed. Fruit of the Spirit, the great fruit escape. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. It looks like Mac's off to a lead. Blaze is coming with his fruit. What fruit do they have? I don't even know. I think it's an apple. Oh, we had a collision on altar 1. They got to go twice, their first 2 people. Are you good? Oh, this is catching up. They're catching up. Team 1 and team 2 are almost tied. Oh, team 2 is in the lead. Who's going to take the trophy? Here we go, the great race. Oh, team 2. They are ahead by 1 pew length. Here we go. Oh, look at that toss. Can Miss Mariah take home the trophy? It is going to be close. 3, 2, oh! Team 2 with the trophy. Put your fruit back in the box. Back in the box. You guys won. Awesome, awesome. You guys can turn off the music upstairs. Thank you guys. Woo! Everybody stand up, stand up. You guys did an awesome job. Mr. Matt, come over here. Man, you guys did awesome. Copper, is your leg okay? All right, you guys ready? Some songs, but I need, who wants to volunteer up here? Mr. Preston is gone once again. And all of our helpers, you want to help? Come up on stage. We're going to do some worship. We're going to sing some songs. And I need you to help Miss Taylor. Is that cool? Is that cool? Anybody else want to help Miss Taylor while we do worship? Anybody? No? All right, here we go. We're going to play some music. And this one, I think, requires a lot of dance moves. You have good dance moves, right?
And I got a...
Oh, we got a microphone. Here we go. You guys know how to, what's that one Fortnite move? I don't even know how, is that how you, I can't even do that. All right, I think one of the songs you have to do that. So let's play the first worship song. Let's get this started.
All right, put your hands up. Come on.
All right, sing together.
I gotta let you know that I'm so thankful for everything you have done. The way you lifted me and turned my life around. Now in you I am found. So put your hands up. Everybody give him glory. Hands up. We're gonna
Song number 2, I think you guys are going to like this one.
I'm saying goodbye to any limitation. I'm saying hello to the God of all creation.
There are no limits, Luca.
There are no limits with you.
Do it again.
There are no limits with you.
We're gonna jump. Are you ready?
You're limitless. Nothing's too hard for you. You're limitless.
Good workout.
Nothing you cannot do. You are bigger and you're greater and you're stronger. I know you're limitless.
This is when we did it. Are you ready?
You're limitless.
Can't do that.
Do it again.
I'm saying goodbye to any limitation.
Say hello.
I'm saying hello to the God of all creation.
There are no limits, Luca.
There are no limits with you. There are no limits with you.
Get it up. I want to see you. Here we go.
Nothing's too hard for you.
Oh.
You're limitless. There's nothing you cannot do. You are bigger and you're greater and you're stronger. I know you're limitless.
Blaze, give me your best answers right now.
You're limitless.
Yeah. Where you at? Blaze is showing you up.
I can't hear that.
Lord, you are bigger. Lord, you are greater. Lord, you are stronger than anything. Lord, you are bigger. Lord, you are greater. Lord, you are stronger than anything. Nothing's too hard for you.
3, 2, ready, jump.
There's nothing you cannot do. You are bigger and you're greater and you're stronger. I know you're limitless.
Luca, show 'em what you got.
You're limitless.
Yeah. Everyone say go, Luca. Go, Luca.
The legend, Mr. Luca, you can take a seat just for a second. All right, I got special announcements for you guys. Who likes some fun games? Anybody like? You guys all like games. I already know that. We have some special announcements coming up. We have Club 456. I finally set a date. So if you are in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, we are having a game night here on July 24th. It's a Wednesday night. Listen, it's going to be, I didn't have the time up there, but it's going to be from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock, okay? All right, it's going to be really awesome. We're going to go down in the field. We're going to play some games like Capture the Flag. We're going to play sardines over there. We're going to play everything. So, and pizza, ice cream, or whatever. What's up? Yeah, you can come. 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, bring your friends. I don't care who you bring, as long as they're in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, bring them, and we're going to have a blast. All right, the next Sunday after that is Moving Up Sunday. So if you are in preschool, which none of you guys are, all your preschool brothers and sisters will be moving up to UpStreet. And then if you are in 2nd grade, you'll be moving up to Miss Mandy's room. And if you are going into 6th grade, you can now volunteer in UpStreet, or you can sit over here with your parents. And you'll be moving up to Inside Out. But then that same night, we have the backyard cookout, where we're going to have an inflatable obstacle course. We're going to have snow cones. There's going to be cornhole. There's going to be games, pulled pork. There's going to be awesome food, and it's going to be amazing. What's up, bro? You to what? What grade you in? Yeah, you can come. You just got out of 6th grade, right? Yeah, so you can come. So anyway, we're going to have an awesome time at those events. Make sure you come, and make sure you tell your parents right after church, hey, we got a backyard cookout coming out. And it's going to be amazing, amazing. We were going to do one more song, but I'm feeling like we should just go straight in the message because I got a fun story to tell you guys today, and it is going to be hilarious, okay? So today we are actually talking about faithfulness. I want to throw that up there. We're talking about faithfulness, and what did we talk about last week? Do you guys remember? Or is there a hint up there? There's not. We've been talking about the fruit, but who remembers what the main word last week? Wait. It's what? Power up. Oh, wait, I'm forgetting something. Hold on one second. I'm forgetting. Found it. Got it. Hold on. I'm coming. I found it. My lucky robe to tell this story. And you guys are like, Michael, why are you wearing your lucky dress? This is my robe, as you guys know. And I use this whenever I'm telling stories. And today's story is about a guy named Peter and how him and the disciples were faithful. Do you guys even know what faithful is? You guys know what that word means? We got being nice to each other, yes. Anybody ever have another idea what faithful means? Believing yourself, yeah, maybe. Anybody else? What we got? Yeah. So loyal, I like that word. It's being loyal to somebody, and so somebody can trust you, right? Your mom and dad ever trust you with anything at home? You're like, listen, I'm going to trust you. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Listen, it's loyalty and making sure people can trust you and doing what you say. And today we have a special story, but first, what happened once Jesus died on the cross? Did anybody remember what happened after that? He came alive. Yeah, he came alive. That was a really cool hint there. So Jesus died. He came alive. And then all of a sudden, he showed up to the disciples, and they were all freaked out. Like, whoa, you're supposed to be dead, dude. You guys remember that when Mr. Matt was talking about that? And they were all freaked out, and they were all scared. And then all of a sudden, something happened. And Jesus was like, guys, let's go. We're going to go to this mountain. We're like, mountain? Man, I don't like to hike, all right? We don't want to go to no mountain. And so they went to this mountain place, and Jesus was like, guys, I'm leaving. Adios, sayonara. Is that how you say it? I don't even know what you're saying. He's like, adios, and then boom. Jesus goes up to heaven, and everybody's like, what in the world? Like, they were all confused. What happened after that? Do you guys even know? Like, yeah, you guys don't really, like, well, I don't know what happened after Jesus left. I guess they all just kind of went home. And no, so what happened is they all started telling each other and all their friends about Jesus. And like, this dude just rose from the dead, and it spread like wildfire. Everybody knew who Jesus was, and it was crazy. But there's a twist to it. So everybody was hearing about it. All the disciples were telling everybody, preaching out in the streets, telling about Jesus, and it was spreading everywhere. Hundreds and thousands of people were getting saved every day. But do you think all the people liked the disciples? Probably not. Have you guys ever had a friend or maybe some people at school that weren't really your fans? They didn't really like you that much. You know what I'm talking about? Like, for some reason they didn't like you. And you're like, I don't even know why they don't like me. That was like the disciples. They were saying all these good things about Jesus. They were doing miracles, and it was amazing. But there was this group of people that did not like the disciples, which that's really weird. All they were doing is good, but they didn't like the disciples. And actually, it wasn't just people. There was actually some very important people that didn't like the disciples. Who's important people? Can you guys take a guess? No? You guys have an idea who these important people were? The first group of important people were the religious leaders, like all the priests and stuff. They were like, we don't understand what they're talking about. These guys are crazy. And they even thought they were crazy enough, they wanted to throw the disciples in jail. They actually had James, one of the disciples, they actually killed him. And there was this one guy who we're going to be talking about today. His name is Peter, and Peter had to go through some hard times. Now, Peter, if you guys know anything about him, they were sharing Jesus everywhere, and he was like one of the head honchos. Well, one day, another really important guy by the name of King Herod decided, you know what, we're going to take Peter, and we're going to throw Peter in jail because they're sharing Jesus with too many people. So King Herod threw Peter in jail. Oh, you kind of look like Peter's sister with that hair right here. Are you a boy or girl? No, he looks, okay, I think he's a boy. But Peter, so King Herod, they did not like the disciples, and they did not like Peter. King Herod threw Peter in jail with the fancy handcuffs, and something crazy happened. So they were supposed to take Peter to court. You guys see on TV where they take people to court. Peter was supposed to go on court. A few days passed, and one night while Peter was sleeping, there we go, Peter, go to bed. There we go. There we go. Peter was sleeping, and all of a sudden, something crazy happened. I'm talking about like something like, so all of a sudden, Peter was here. He was sleeping a little bit. Dude, you got to imagine this. So Peter and all Peter was doing was sharing Jesus with the people and just loving on them. The guards got him. The king threw him in jail, and now he's in jail all alone. He had a few guards by him, guarding him. But one night while Peter was sleeping, he was dreaming about maybe, I don't know, food and his girlfriend or something. Is that what you're dreaming about over here? Yeah, he's smiling. So he's dreaming about all this good stuff. He was hugging his teddy bear, I'm sure. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, an angel appeared in a bright light and came and woke up Mr. Peter. Uh-oh, here comes the angel. Woke up. She hit him a few times. That's all. That's what you did. Like, the angel came. It actually says in the Bible, the angel hit him on the side a couple times, woke him up, told him, said, let's go, we're getting out of this place. The angel took Peter, they ran out of the city. You know what's crazy about this? If you actually read in the Bible, it said the gates to the city opened by themselves. God opened the gates for them, and they went out, and they were free. Now, Peter, let's imagine this. Mr. Blaze, come up here real quick, buddy. All right, put these things on for me right here. All right, you're being arrested, son. Yeah, have you ever been arrested before? I'd hope not. All right, so let's sit down here. Imagine Blaze was Peter. Like, okay, Mr. Peter here, let's act like you're sleeping. So act like you're sleeping here. Now, if you were in jail, and you got to lay down, bro. You got to lay down. You're sleeping. So, all right, let's imagine you were sleeping, Mr. Blaze. Let's imagine you were sleeping, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this angel comes and hits you outside the head. Not outside the head, but hits you a couple times, and you look up. So look at me. You look up, and there's an angel standing over you. Would you be pretty scared? You'd be scared, wouldn't you? He said he'd be freaked out. Listen, who would have thought they were in a dream? Would anybody be like, this has to be part of my dream? Yeah, I would have been the same. I would have been like, oh, let's get this dream over with. And woke up in the morning and thought it was a dream. Well, you know what actually happened? The angel came, hit Peter. It was like, dude, let's get on your robe, get everything on. And they took those off. Here we go. You got this? Yeah, so he took them off. And he still, in the Bible, it said Peter, even when all this was happening, still thought it was a dream. He didn't even know what was happening. He was like, what in the world? He looked at the angel. He was like, dude, this is crazy. So anyways, all the guards were sleeping, by the way. This is how it happened. It was crazy. And then they ran out the door to the jail. You can take a seat, bud. And then it was just crazy. And then, you know when Peter realized what was happening? After he left with the angel just disappeared. They ran out of the city. The angels disappeared. And he was like, oh, maybe this wasn't a dream. You ever woke up after your dream and you're like, wait, was that a dream or was that real? But Peter was like, yeah, that was actually real. That's crazy. So Peter ran real quick. So where's Peter at? Come up here, Peter. Peter ran back. Oh, he shaved his head off. That was quick. So Peter ran back, and he started knocking on the door to all the other disciples' houses. He was knocking, and they were like, what in the world? Who is knocking on our door? It is 12 o'clock at night. You guys ever had somebody knock on your door at night and you're just like, what in the world? Who is that? Yeah. So he was knocking. You had to keep knocking. And he was like, guys, let me in. And they were like, dude, that's Peter's voice. Like, he was just in jail like yesterday. That can't be him. So this girl by the name of Rhoda comes, and you know how they have those little slide things? She looks at him. She's like, guys, this is Peter. She doesn't even open the door, okay? She leaves. This is actually in the Bible. You can read it. Acts 12, by the way. I didn't put it on the screen, but Acts 12. And finally, Rhoda goes back to all the disciples and like, okay, guys, like, Peter is at the door. I'm getting freaked out. They're all like screaming, and one of the disciples like, guys, we got to be quiet, okay? They open the door, and Peter tells them everything. And it was just, Peter was talking about how we were sleeping in the jail, and the angel came. You know what they did? They went and told even more people about this. Now tell me, after being thrown in jail, Tell me, after being thrown in jail, because you were sharing Jesus with others, you get out of jail, and then you guys go start telling more people about Jesus. Sounds kind of crazy, right? That sounds crazy. Why would you want to go back to jail? But the news was so amazing. It was crazy. Big round of applause for Peter today. He's awesome. Give a big round of applause. Thank you guys, Mr. Peter. You can head off stage. Now what about King Herod? King Herod, what do you think he found out when they came back to the jail and all there was these and some keys? What do you think King Herod, how do you think he reacted? What if they were like, all the guards woke up from their night. Peter was supposed to be chained up, and they came. They're like, oh my goodness, where did they went and told you? You think I've been afraid to get fired. I'd be like, I'm leaving this place. What do you think when the king saw nobody was there? Oh my God, the king was furious. He was so upset. You know what he said? He sent his armies out. They said, find them and kill them. So he said, that's really like scary. The king wanted them all gone. The king did not like Jesus and the disciples. Now tell me, how would you be if your friend was in jail? Would you pray for your friend? In this story, there's a lot of faith. There's a lot of trust involved. Okay, let's step back. Imagine you were Peter. Would you have a lot of trust in God that you would be getting out of jail? I don't know. Sometimes I'd be like some of you guys over here are like, I don't know. Let's say you were Peter's friends. Like, would you have thought Peter would have got out of jail? Would you have enough faith to pray for Mr. Peter back there? Would you have enough faith to pray, God, we know you're going to let Peter free? You guys think you would have had that much faith? Yeah? What do you guys think? Some were going, yeah, maybe not. In this story, there was so many moments of faith. Peter had to have faith in the jail. His friends had to be faithful by praying to them. And even the disciple or the other people that they were telling Jesus about, they were praying too. So they were being faithful and hoping and praying God would just make this all better. What other stories are in the Bible where there's a lot of faith involved? Do you guys know? Which one? Daniel in the lion's den. Imagine that one. Daniel was thrown in a pit full of lions. Imagine being at the zoo. Do not try this at home or at the zoo. Imagine being at the zoo and them throwing you into the lions. Yeah, Harambe, man, that was crazy. I mean, come on. I mean, imagine thrown in a den of lions. I don't think I want to be a lion's dinner. Do you guys? Like, no. But Daniel had so much faith in God. He prayed. He had so much faith that it was amazing. And you know what happened? You guys remember the story of Daniel in the lion's den? What happened? Did Daniel get eaten? No. He was so faithful and prayed so much and trusted God so much, God saved him. And now, there's this verse. I didn't pull it up here, but have you guys ever seen a mustard seed before? No, you guys have never seen a mustard seed. Now, Miss Carmen, have you ever seen a mustard seed? No? No, you girls have? Miss Mandy, how big is a mustard seed? Like how tiny? Are you talking about like this tiny? Like super tiny? You could barely like see it. Like if you dropped it on this carpet right now, you probably wouldn't find it. Just letting you know. Like God said, if you have the faith of a mustard seed, even if you have a little faith, you can do things that are incredible and you can move mountains. Can you guys move a mountain like physically? No. God's saying you can do the impossible if you just have a little faith. Now, I want to throw Mr. Eric upstairs. Let's fast forward this to the very last slide. I want you guys to say this with me because we're talking about faithful, and there's something about faithfulness that it's kind of cool. People rely on you guys, right? Do you guys have friends that rely on you? I think we all have friends and family that rely on you. I think we should, let's say this together real quick. Be faithful so others can count on you. Now, real quick, you're like, be faithful so God can count on you. What does that have to do with the story today? Is God faithful, yes or no? Yes, God's faithful, right? God is 100% faithful. He will never fail you. God is perfect. He's the most awesome person in the entire world, okay? God is faithful. And we can always count on him, right? let's imagine this, God is faithful, so we can count on him, right? What if our parents need us at a certain point, our friends? You think we could be faithful enough so they can count on us? So like whenever a friend tells you a secret and they're like, please don't tell anybody, is it faithful, and are they counting on you whenever you go and tell somebody else? Probably not. When your mom is counting on you to get all your chores done while she is at work and you don't do it, is that being faithful? Probably not. There's a lot of situations where we have chance to be faithful and true and loyal. Then there's a lot of times when we have opportunities not to be. And I think you guys are smart enough that you guys can be faithful all the time. You guys can be good friends, good kids. I think you guys could be awesome. And you guys, I think you are awesome. So this school year, as you guys are coming up, I want you guys to be faithful friends, faithful brothers, faithful sisters, faithful kids, and be awesome. So we're going to pray. We're going to talk a little bit about this in your small group room. So everybody bow your heads, close your eyes, and we are going to go dismiss the small group. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for today. We thank you for being faithful to us, God. You are awesome. You are always here for us, and we are so glad you're always here for us, God. Sometimes we can get a little sad in life. Things don't work out the way we want to. And I'm thankful, God, and we are all thankful that we can come to you because you are always there for us and you are faithful. Let us be faithful friends. Let us be loyal to our family. Let us be the best people we can be, God. We love you and thank you for everything. Amen. All right, guys, don't forget backyard cookout coming up. We have everybody else. Miss Mandy, you can lead your group. Oh, you guys are standing here. Cool. Miss Taylor, you guys can follow, or your kids can follow Miss Taylor. And we are going to have a rocking time in your small groups. Thank you. Thank you,